Hey you guys, and happy Skincare Sunday. So I've got a lot of questions recently, actually several of the same type of question in one day, and I wanted to clear that up. And basically it's people are like, I love your Skincare Sundays, but what happens if you don't even know where to start? So you don't even know what your skin type is, how to tell what it is, and maybe just like 2 or 3 products that are essential for universal skin types. All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to try to break it down as simply and as quickly as possible and try to simplify this as much as I possibly can. All right, so if you want to know more about that, hit that subscribe button and let's do it. So I hope you guys don't mind. We're at the door again today. It's going to be, you might hear a little bit of noise, but it's such a beautiful day that I just wanted to just look out and enjoy some of this beautiful weather that we're having right now. All right, so let's break this down. First of all, skin type. And I'm going to be trying to speak in general terms here, you guys. There's going to be exceptions to every rule, but this is just a general place to start for people that are completely clueless with what type of skin they have. Okay, so if your skin feels dry or if your skin feels very tight after you wash it, that usually means that you have dry or dehydrated skin. If your skin feels pretty normal after you wash it and throughout the day, it doesn't get very shiny, it just kind of stays normal, just skin-like, that's usually normal skin. Now, if you have skin that throughout the day gets a little bit shiny right here, now we're talking like shiny, like you have to blot it. That is actually combination skin. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you, combination and normal, they veer almost identical because normal skin will produce more oil in this section. So to me, combination and normal skin, you just can have them on different ends of the spectrum. So normal can be also just slightly veering more towards oily. Normal can also be slightly veering more towards dry. So to me, combo and normal kind of are one and the same, but since companies break it down for either ingredient purposes or marketing purposes, that is what combo skin is, where basically this around here feels either dry or normal, and this right here gets shiny throughout the day. That is combination skin. Now, of course, everybody knows oily skin. Oily skin is that basically there's different levels of it. You can overproduce oils, and basically you have to blot throughout the whole day. That means you're really shiny, really shiny. Or you're just a little bit oily, maybe you have to blot maybe in the afternoon. Some people put their foundation on all their skincare, and within an hour they have to blot their skin. But those people, just so you know, you guys are going to age a lot better because it keeps the skin lubricated, it keeps the skin hydrated, and it doesn't lend itself to aging as quickly as other skin types will. So I hope that makes sense. I know a lot of people think that they're very dry or very oily. It also can be your skincare, what kind of cleansers you are using. If you're using a lot of toners with alcohol, that is going to strip your skin and make it drier. So you'll notice that if you start using either more natural-based skincare or really watching the ingredients that are in your skincare, everybody's skin should start to kind of normal out if you're on the right routine. It doesn't mean that if you're super oily, you're not going to be oily anymore. It's just going to even out. It's just going to become a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more even. Okay, so that is skin type. That's how you tell what your skin is. Also, to know you have dry skin is that if you're going to use a hydrating primer or a hydrating foundation and your foundation or BB cream or whatever feels really tight at the midpoint of your day, it feels like it's starting to crack off like the Sahara, that means that you're also dry, because what's happening is that your skin is taking the moisture from your foundation and using that as hydration. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Now, as far as very simplified skincare routines, you need to wash your skin, and in my opinion, please preferably do not use makeup wipes. Use a micellar water like Bioderma or the It Cosmetics one or by Simple or whatever. And so you need to wash your skin. So that's A. In my opinion, you need to wash your skin at night twice. I won't go into too much more detail. Reason being is because you need to wash your makeup off and then really wash your skin. I think everybody needs some sort of type of either squalene or hyaluronic acid. during the day or night. Those are going to be your hydrators. Squalene is for people that can't use hyaluronic acid due to where they live, or some people just find it actually dries their skin out. Squalene is going to be your next best thing. I think that everybody needs vitamin C during the day. That is something that everybody can usually use unless you're allergic to citrus. And so vitamin C is essential during the day. And something at night that I think everybody should be using is some sort of type of exfoliation, and then a good moisturizer. Okay, so that is kind of a breakdown of the very simplified version of what skincare is. So wash, either vitamin C during the day. I like to add in a hyaluronic acid, but you don't have to. At night, I really recommend double wash using some sort of form of exfoliation and either squalene or hyaluronic acid and a good moisturizer. And of course, SPF is absolutely essential. It's going to be your #1 age fighter. All right, so I hope that this makes sense. I hope that this kind of simplifies things. So if you have you have no idea where to start with, that's where you should start. I also have a video on textured skin all about exfoliation. I actually had somebody ask me, how do you know what textured skin is? And it's anything that's rough on the skin. So dry, acne, raised skin, that's texture. And exfoliation will help with that as well as pigmentation. But I hope that that makes sense. I don't want to go too much into actual specific products. Reason being is because I don't want to confuse anybody, because you just need to find products that work for your budget and work for you. So try to think of the ingredients or the ones I've suggested. And I actually have videos on almost every product I've just recommended. I have videos on squalene, on hyaluronic acid, on vitamin C, on double cleanse. I have videos on my favorite SPFs. So I'm actually, you know what I might do is I might link those all below so you guys can reference those, because they will give you some product recommendations as well. So I wanted to make this simple for you guys, and I hope that this helps you, give you a starting place if you are a skincare newbie. And if you are, welcome on this journey with us. It is a really fun ride, and I'm excited to have you guys here. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's love from me to you. Bye, you guys.